Depart from me, I never knew you, is one of the scariest lines in the Bible. And a lot of people hear that and they think, God might reject me if I fail. But that's not what Jesus was saying. And we're going to look closely at who he's talking to, because these people were not atheists. They were spiritual, they prophesied, they cast out demons, they worked miracles. But yet Jesus doesn't say, you failed after believing. He says, I never knew you. He didn't say, I knew you, but then lost you. And he didn't say, I knew you, but then rejected you. He said, I never knew you. So this isn't about a believer who struggles. This is about people who built a spiritual life without relationship. And a lot of people don't realize that it is possible to operate in spiritual power without living in relationship with God. Miracles don't prove intimacy. Gifts don't prove sonship. Power doesn't equal presence. God can work through a person without ruling inside that person. Jesus never said miracles were the evidence of knowing God. He said love was, and fruit, and relationship. That's why all these people can say is, didn't we do this? Didn't we accomplish that? But what's missing? There's no trust, no love, no relationship, just a resume. All they had was a resume. And Jesus doesn't respond to resumes. He responds to relationship. This isn't Jesus rejecting believers. This is Jesus exposing self-trust disguised as faith. This warning is not about people who love Jesus but struggle. This is about people who trusted themselves instead of the finished work of Jesus to save them. They trusted their ministry, their works, their discipline, their moral effort. They trusted what they could accomplish for him. But they never trusted what Jesus did for them. And trusting yourself to earn salvation is not saving faith. Saving faith is not believing, just merely believing that God exists. It's trusting what Jesus finished. So if you're clinging to Jesus, resting in his work and not your own, then this is not about you. If you're worried that this might apply to you, it doesn't. Because people trusting themselves don't worry about this. This warning is not for soft hearts, it's for religious pride. It's not about failing God, it's about refusing grace. So you don't have to try harder. You don't have to try to prove yourself to God. Just let Jesus be enough, and what he did be enough. It was never about performance, it's always been about trust.